Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back in a video, and today I'm going to be talking about the potential of Chris Paul being cursed. Now, what I mean by this is that every time in the playoffs, as you know, he ends up getting some bad injury or something happens that just completely screws any chance of him doing anything in the playoffs, and it almost happens every time he makes the playoffs at this point. So I'm going to be getting into why I think he's cursed, why he might be the most cursed player in the NBA. I'm going to be getting to all that in this video. So if that does sound nice to you, or you do like the video at any point, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. That would mean the world to me, and it doesn't even take a long time. Just scroll down a little bit, hit the subscribe button. Only if it's red though. If it's gray, don't touch it, because bad things happen when when it's gray. Your dog might die or something. But when it's red, then you can click it. Then you just get to subscribe to a good YouTube channel. It's whatever, cool. But anyway, so yeah, if you like the video, point, hit the like button and subscribe button. Like I said, it means the world to me. But without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. So my first reason for his video is going to be that all of his injuries have extremely bad timing, and I mean like awful timing. Worse timing than a broken clock. It is bad how bad the injuries come, and like they're just terrible timing. As look at every major injury that people remember for Chris Paul, they come in big playoff series. Against when he was with Houston against the Golden State Warriors, they were up 3-2 in a series that he was playing very good, but then he goes down with a hamstring injury for the rest of the playoffs, and they lost the next 2 straight games, and the Houston Rockets got eliminated. And if he would have stayed healthy, there is a very good argument that they would have won that series and beat the Golden State Warriors, and they would have made the NBA Finals. But like I said, he gets injured, they lose 2 straight, he's eliminated, and I'm pretty sure he either leaves the next season or he leaves that off season as well. So that was his end of his run at Houston, and that was pretty much his only chance at a real final shot when he was with the Houston Rockets, and that was his best chance to date of him potentially winning in the NBA Finals, or at least making it there. But then also this year, I mean, they're playing very good, but in game 1, of course, he gets a shoulder injury, and then boom, he doesn't look the same in game 2 or game 3. They lose 2 straight, and now they're down 2-1 after playing pretty well in the beginning of game 1, or at least the first half of game 1. He played good, but then that's when his shoulder got hurt, and then from there he has just not looked like the same Chris Paul we've known, and not even close actually, and that's why they lost 2 straight since that series started. And then also he had injuries with the Los Angeles Clippers that derailed a few legit playoff runs. One of those potential runs being derailed by injury was in the first round against the Portland Trail Blazers, all when he was back with the Clippers, and the series was tied 2-2. He went down with the injury when it was tied 2-2, and then they went on to lose the next 2 games. So really, like, a lot of the playoff losses have not been his fault, but it almost seems like a curse at this point that he does so good in every regular season, plays his ass off in every regular season, but anytime he has a chance to do anything in the playoffs, he always gets an injury, or his teammate gets a bad injury, and then boom, it's derailed, and they no longer have a chance to do anything in the playoffs. And it is just very hard to watch, because Chris Paul is one of the most hardworking, energetic, best leaders in the entire league, and for him to just keep on getting like shot down from injuries and things like that out of his control, it is very hard to watch, and you do have to feel bad for the guy after a while. Now, the second thing I want to get in this video is another thing Chris Paul completely can't control, and that's why I'm saying that he's like kind of cursed, is that he runs into a ton of super teams. Chris Paul is one of those players that have never really been part of a true super team. Yes, he's been part of really good teams like the Clippers, Houston Rockets, and even the Phoenix Suns are pretty good, but he's never been part of one of those teams that are just fully unstoppable. But he has run into quite a few of them, as he lost his first ever real playoff run with the New Orleans Hornets to the Kobe Bryant led Los Angeles Lakers. Then he lost the next 2 legit playoff runs to both very stacked Spurs teams, and also the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden Thunder led team. So let's already that early in his career with just the Hornets and the Clippers, he lost to Kobe Bryant, he lost to Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, plus everybody else that are on that team, and then he lost to 3 future MVPs, and that is already just on his second team he was ever on. Then you go look at who he lost to when he was with the Houston Rockets. He lost to one of the best super teams teams ever made a dynasty in Golden State. And now, yes, Kevin Durant was out that entire series, but they still had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. And that was when Draymond Green was still Draymond Green, who was an defensive player of the year every year, all defensive player, and could also shoot threes pretty well. And he's still solid, but he's not the same guy he was when he was in that series. And he was going off. Steph Curry's a beast, Klay Thompson's a beast, and then of course that's who he loses to, and as well he got injured in that series. So not only did he play a super team in one of the best dynasties ever made, he also got injured in that series when he was about to beat them. So if that doesn't show he's cursed, I don't know what does. And now this year, he's with the Phoenix Suns. He makes the 2 seed, and he has to play a fully healthy Los Angeles Lakers team led by the best player to ever live and a top 10 player, Anthony Davis and LeBron James. It is absolutely ridiculous how bad of luck this dude has. How do you get the 2 seed and have to play LeBron in the first round? That is just some of the worst luck you can get as a player. He runs into super teams every year. He finally gets a top seed, and then in the first round, he gets probably eliminated by probably the finals favorites out of the West. So, I mean, that is just terrible luck, and if you don't say he's cursed after all that, I don't know what to tell you. The dude has some of the worst luck out of any NBA superstar we have ever seen. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be for this video. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think Chris Paul's cursed? Do you think he has bad luck? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video, point, like I said earlier, hit the like button and subscribe button. It means the world to me. I hope you have a blessed day. Can I have a blessed day? So you need to have a blessed day. All glory to God. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.